Hello, beautiful listeners, and welcome back to Green Earth Essentials, the podcast where we dive into all things sustainability, natural living, and mindful consumption. I'm your host, Michelle Jackson. And today, we're exploring a fascinating and rewarding practice, wildcrafting and foraging. Whether you're interested in harvesting wild herbs for teas, gathering mushrooms for culinary and medicinal use, or simply connecting with nature in a more meaningful way, this episode is for you. Foraging has been an essential part of human survival for thousands of years, but in today's world, it's making a comeback. More people are turning to wildcrafting as a way to supplement their diets with nutrient-rich foods, reduce reliance on industrial agriculture, and reconnect with the land. However, foraging comes with responsibilities. It's crucial to harvest in a way that's safe for both you and the environment. By the end of this episode, you'll have a solid understanding of how to forage responsibly, how to identify edible and medicinal plants, and how to ensure that the ecosystems you harvest from remain healthy and thriving. Before heading into the wild, the first and most important rule is safety. While nature provides an abundance of edible and medicinal plants, it also contains lookalikes that can be harmful or even deadly. One of the best ways to ensure safety is through education. Always carry a field guide specific to your region, and consider using plant identification apps like Seek or Picture This. However, apps are not foolproof, so cross-referencing with expert sources is essential. Another golden rule: if in doubt, leave it out. Never consume a plant or mushroom unless you are 100% certain of its identity. Many toxic plants closely resemble edible ones. For instance, hemlock, a highly poisonous plant, looks strikingly similar to wild carrots. Likewise, some toxic mushrooms, like the deadly gallerina, can resemble edible varieties. To start foraging safely, consider taking a local class or joining a guided foraging walk. Learning from an experienced forager can help you develop confidence and prevent mistakes. Foraging isn't just about finding food, it's about discovering some of the most nutrient-dense and healing plants available. Many wild herbs and mushrooms contain higher concentrations of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants than their store-bought counterparts, making them a valuable addition to a healthy lifestyle. For example, dandelion greens are packed with vitamins A, C, and K, as well as calcium and potassium. They are excellent for supporting liver detoxification and digestion. The roots of dandelions can also be used to make a coffee substitute that supports gut health. Stinging nettle is another powerhouse plant rich in iron, magnesium, and vitamin C. It's known to reduce inflammation, boost energy levels, and help with seasonal allergies. Once dried or cooked, nettle loses its sting, making it easy to incorporate into soups, teas, or pestos. In addition to leafy greens, many wild berries are nutritional superstars. Blackberries and raspberries are loaded with fiber and antioxidants that support heart health and brain function. Elderberries have been traditionally used to boost the immune system thanks to their high vitamin C and antiviral properties. They are often turned into syrups or teas to help combat colds and flu. On the mushroom side, lion's mane is highly valued for its potential to support brain health, memory, and focus. Research suggests it may even help with nerve regeneration, making it a promising natural supplement for cognitive support. Reishi mushrooms have been used for centuries in traditional medicine for their immune-boosting, anti-inflammatory, and stress-reducing properties. They are often brewed into teas or extracted into tinctures for long-term wellness benefits. Other notable wild mushrooms include chanterelles, which are rich in vitamin D and have a delicate, nutty flavor perfect for cooking, and morels, which are packed with protein and antioxidants. Turkey tail mushrooms are another medicinal powerhouse known for their ability to support gut health and immune function, often used in teas and extracts. By incorporating wild foods into your diet, you can enjoy fresher, more potent nutrients while deepening your connection to nature. Learning to identify and harvest these plants and fungi safely can provide a sustainable source of nourishment while also encouraging mindfulness and appreciation for the ecosystems they come from. What you can forage depends largely on your local climate, terrain, and season. Different ecosystems offer unique edible plants, mushrooms, and medicinal herbs, making foraging an exciting and ever-changing activity. Forests are some of the most abundant foraging locations, providing a wide variety of mushrooms, berries, nuts, and medicinal plants. In temperate forests, you might find chanterelles, morels, turkey tail, and lion's mane mushrooms, all prized for their flavor and health benefits. Wild berries like blackberries, blueberries, elderberries, and huckleberries thrive in wooded areas and are packed with antioxidants. Many forest floors are home to medicinal plants like ginseng, golden seal, and wild ginger, which have been used in herbal medicine for centuries. Acorns from oak trees can also be processed into flour, providing a rich source of nutrients and carbohydrates. Coastal areas offer a completely different array of foraging opportunities. Seaweeds such as kelp, nori, and dulse is rich in iodine, minerals, and fiber, making it a fantastic, nutrient-dense food source. Salt-tolerant plants like sea beans and orach can be found along shorelines and are excellent additions to salads or stir-fries. Many coastal regions also support edible flowers like wild mustard, beach roses, and hibiscus, which add both beauty and flavor to meals. You may also find coastal berries such as wild strawberries and gooseberries, which are packed with vitamin C. Coastal foraging offers a wide variety of plant-based options, making it an excellent source of wild nutrition. Deserts, though often perceived as barren, contain resilient and nutrient-rich plants adapted to harsh conditions. Prickly pear cactus produces vibrant, vitamin C-rich fruits, while the pads are a versatile vegetable used in many traditional dishes. Mesquite pods can be ground into a naturally sweet flour packed with protein and fiber, Other desert finds include chia seeds from Salvia hispanica, wild onions, and even edible flowers like desert marigold. Many desert plants also have medicinal uses, such as the creosote bush, which has antimicrobial properties and has been traditionally used in teas and salves. Even urban areas have surprising edible treasures hidden in parks, sidewalks, and backyards. Purslane, a common weed, is one of the richest plant sources of omega-3 fatty acids. Chickweed is a nutritious green packed with vitamins A and C, often used in salads and pestos. Dandelions are found almost everywhere and offer edible leaves, flowers, and roots. Other overlooked urban edibles include wild violets, plantain leaves, and lamb's quarters, all of which can be used as nutrient-dense greens. However, be mindful of pollution and pesticide use in cities, and always wash urban foraged foods thoroughly. No matter where you forage, research local foraging laws and ecosystem guidelines. Some areas have restrictions to prevent overharvesting, particularly in national parks or protected lands. So always check regulations before you pick. Sustainable foraging ensures that these natural resources remain available for future generations and for the wildlife that depends on them. Always forage responsibly by leaving enough behind to allow plants to regenerate and supporting biodiversity in your local environment. Foraging is not just about what you take, it's about how you take it. Sustainability is key. Follow the rule of thirds. Take only a third of what you find, leave a third for wildlife, and let a third regenerate. Never uproot entire plants unless absolutely necessary. Instead, harvest leaves, flowers, or stems while allowing the plant to continue growing. Avoid foraging rare or endangered species, and always be mindful of your impact on the environment. Before picking anything, always ask yourself, is this allowed? Is this plant safe? Am I harvesting in a way that allows this species to thrive? A mindful approach ensures that foraging remains a sustainable and respectful practice that benefits both the environment and future generations of foragers. Foraging can be an incredible way to connect with a new place, offering a deeper understanding of the local environment, biodiversity, and even cultural traditions. However, it's essential to approach it with respect for the land, its ecosystems, and the people who have stewarded it for generations. Before setting out, take time to research native plant species and their traditional uses, as well as any conservation concerns that may apply. Some plants may be rare, endangered, or play a crucial role in supporting local wildlife. Understanding local regulations is just as important. Foraging laws vary by region, and some areas may have restrictions to protect delicate ecosystems or prevent overharvesting. If possible, seek guidance from indigenous or local foraging experts who have a deep knowledge of the land's history, flora, and sustainable harvesting methods. Their insights can help you forage more responsibly while also honoring traditional ecological knowledge. For those living off-grid, wildcrafting can be an essential skill, providing a steady and reliable source of food and medicine while reducing dependence on store-bought goods. Learning to identify edible greens, mushrooms, roots, berries, and medicinal herbs allows for a more diverse and nutrient-rich diet, even in remote locations. Wild foods can supplement a home garden, providing fresh, seasonal ingredients that require no cultivation or irrigation. Beyond gathering fresh foods, preserving wild harvests ensures their availability year-round. Drying herbs like yarrow, mint, and plantain allows for easy storage and later use in teas, cooking, and homemade remedies. Fermenting wild greens such as lamb's quarters or dandelion leaves can enhance their nutritional benefits and create probiotic-rich foods. Making tinctures from medicinal mushrooms like chaga or reishi extracts their powerful healing compounds, creating long-lasting herbal medicine. Additionally, freezing berries like elderberries or sumac can provide essential vitamins through the winter months. Foraging also fosters self-sufficiency and a deeper connection to the land. By understanding local ecosystems and practicing ethical wildcrafting, off-grid individuals can build a sustainable food and medicine system that aligns with nature's rhythms. Whether gathering wild onions in the spring, harvesting acorns in the fall, or collecting pine needles for a vitamin C rich winter tea, wildcrafting offers endless opportunities to enhance both nutrition and well-being. If you're new to foraging, start with easy-to-identify plants that have no toxic lookalikes. Wild berries like blackberries, raspberries, and blueberries are great entry points since they are generally safe and widely available. Chickweed, purslane, and dandelion greens are commonly found in backyards, parks, and even sidewalk cracks, making them accessible for beginners. To build your confidence, invest in a reliable foraging book with clear photos and descriptions, or download a trusted plant identification app. Better yet, take a guided foraging walk with an expert who can teach you hands-on identification skills and sustainable harvesting techniques. Start by foraging in familiar areas, such as your own yard or a nearby park, where you can observe plants regularly. Pay attention to how plants change throughout the season so you can plan future harvests and understand when certain species are at their peak. As your knowledge grows, you'll become more comfortable expanding your foraging adventures. Foraging is a beautiful way to reconnect with nature, nourish your body, and practice sustainable living. But it's essential to do so responsibly. I encourage you to learn, explore, and always respect the land. If you enjoyed this episode, consider supporting Green Earth Essentials on Patreon at patreon.com/Green Earth Essentials. Your support helps us continue spreading knowledge about sustainability, ethical living, and natural health. Don't forget to subscribe and share this episode with friends who might be interested in wildcrafting and foraging. Until next time, happy foraging and take care. This is Michelle Jackson signing off.